I bet you didn't see this coming. Is this real camping now? What if I told you I drove all the way to Bodmin because the Big Cheese 79 commented on one of my van camping videos and said, "Pfft, you call that camping? I bet you couldn't last a night in a tent on the moors. Grow some boars." So the Big Cheese 79, challenge accepted. I packed a couple of bags and my new bike and headed to Bodmin Moor. Yeah, this bike folds in half, it's pretty cool, right? But now it's time to say goodbye to my comfy van and get going to find somewhere to camp for the night. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now don't walk in front of me. There you go. Bye. I'd like to say I packed lightly, but I didn't. The bag on my back wasn't the issue, it was the extra bag strapped to my bike. Method number 1 did not last long. Method number 2, which I'm calling the front sack, just wasn't comfortable enough. And the third attempt that I'm calling the saggy saddle bag got me all the way to my campground. I think that this area here is a little less windy than where I parked the van. Once I'd settled on a place that was slightly sheltered from the wind, it was time to put the tent up. Have you ever tried putting a tent up in wind like this? You could say it's too windy to go camping, but I will not be defeated. It took me longer than it looked. What do you reckon? Is that the worst excuse for a pitch tent you've ever seen? Okay, so it may look all right from this side, but you haven't seen this side yet. I mean, look, it's just flappy. And another lesson learned, if you're going to pitch up next to a fence, don't pitch up too close to the fence. Huh? Huh. Now that was a little bit of a mission, but my camp is ready for the night. Got my little camping chair, somewhere to sit out here, have a few beers, nice. Inside here we've got airbed, sleeping bag and pillow. What more can you need? Obviously the bike's gonna have to stay out here for tonight, but you know, I did bring a lock for it, so. But none of this today would have been possible if it wasn't for my new bike, the ENGWE X24. Now this bike does actually have a throttle, which makes it legal to use off-road only in the UK. And it also uses a 1200 watt peak brushless gear motor, which is more than powerful for slopes when you're off-road. To get me to this campground today, I used the full throttle mode, but you can also use pedal assist, which is made easy by the bike's 8-speed gears. Because the X24 is a folding e-bike, it actually has 2 batteries. One is 19.6 amp hours and the second is a 10 amp hour, which offers up to 54 miles at electric level and 159 miles at power assist level and a max speed of 31 miles per hour. I pretty much put this bike to the test when I was travelling to this camp spot and I barely felt the bumps, and that was mainly due to the suspension. X24 is equipped with a triple shock system extending from its front hydraulic shock and middle mechanical shock to the rear air shock. You may have noticed the awesome fat tyres on this bike, and these are one-piece wheels which combine spoke and frame for ultimate stability while fighting compression, which allows you to travel through all terrain for comfortable riding. Now I've been holding off from getting a new electric bike for quite a while because I wanted one that folds in half. And the reason is because when I get my big van back from the garage, I wanted a bike that I could store under the bed so that when I'm out in the van I could do more adventures by bike. But now that we're pretty much set up, let's take the bike for a proper spin. Click the link in the description because ENGWE is celebrating its new product release. And if you sign up, you get an early bird price of £150 off the X series products. I just realised something. I've been here for a couple of hours and I've not had a beer yet. And because I'm not staying in my van tonight, it means I can actually have an alcoholic beer. So it's Doom Bar out of a can. Cheers. And for this evening's dinner, yes, that's right, you've guessed it, it is Irish stew, or lamb stew. It's pretty much what I always have. Whee! One of these days on these camping trips, I'm gonna bring a proper like camping meal. You know, the ones that come like dry and then you just add hot water. One day. Okay. So I just realised, I don't know why I'm sitting with my back to the sun and I've got that lovely view of the lake there. This is my view for the evening. Yummy. I don't know where my sunglasses are. I took them off earlier, I can't find them in the tent. Did I lose them on that bike ride? Right, I'm going to sit here, enjoy another beer and watch the sun go down. It's currently like, what time is it? Oof. I've spilt my beer. It's currently 7:30. In the UK at the moment, it doesn't get dark until about 10:30, peak summer. So got a little while to wait for the sun to go down. I just realised my phone's got like literally 10% battery left. I didn't bring any means to charge my phone tonight. So it means I've just literally just got to be out here and enjoy nature, which is fine. It's a lovely view. The sun is going down. It's lovely, but it's just a bit lonely. In the background, just over here, we've got Routor is that one, I believe, and Brown Willy is that one. I mean, yes, that's its actual name, Brown Willy. Now, I might have got those two around the wrong way, but one of them, which is Brown Willy, is the highest point of Cornwall. But you know what they say, once you've been to Brown Willy, you never go back. Now there's absolutely no way I'm going to come all the way to here and not go down and check out the reservoir. So, unfortunately, we're chained, so I'm going to have to climb over. Right, look at this. This is the reservoir. Couldn't I have stayed down here? It's starting to get dark. I'm probably going to start getting ready for bed. It's really weird because I have no idea how hot it's going to be tonight or how cold it's going to be. The temperature is definitely dropping. I have got complete thermals and a woolly hat. The midges are coming out, so it's not that I'm getting cold or anything. Don't get wet socks, Sean. There we go. Now. Alright, well that's it. My phone is dead. So now not only do I not have anything to occupy me, other than I'm gonna eat some sweets, I have no way of knowing what the time is. So when I wake up in the morning, until I get back to the van and charge my phone, I'll have no way of knowing what time I'm waking up. I think the sun comes up at about 5 AM, so it'll probably be around then. I know I came on this trip because somebody called me out, but sometimes it takes somebody to question you, to make you really push yourself. And this is how memories are made, because I know I'm not going to forget this evening for a long time. Right, well, it's safe to say it's night time. Good night, bike. It's definitely time for bed.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted.
It's a bit snug in here. Take my waterproof coat off because I don't need that on, do I? God, is anyone else like really claustrophobic? Right. Okay, just before I say goodnight, let's just have a look and see how cozy it is in here, in this tiny coffin that I'm in. I mean, I've stayed in this tent before and I was fine last time, so quit being a baby, Sean, and just enjoy it. I have a little bit of space this side, and then I've just got all my bags and things behind there. Pretty cozy. It's actually quite warm in here. I don't think I need this hat on, to be fair. I will bid you good night. Oh. Good night. What a morning. My bike's still there. Most important things when camping is your rubbish bag, because when we go camping we leave no trace. Worked up a bit of a sweat putting that tent away. Right, so coffee time, lovely. So I've got everything packed up. All my camping stuff's in the bag. That bag there, which yesterday had my food in it and all my camera gear. I think I've got an idea. The van's about half an hour bike ride back from where I am now. Because it's so early, I'm tempted to take the important stuff, like the camera equipment, back to the van first. Leave this bag here with all the tent and sleeping bag and everything in it. Drop the other stuff back off at the van and then come back and get this. That way I haven't got to redo that nightmare of carrying 2 bags on that bike like I did yesterday. Funny thing is, I only used 16% battery yesterday. Nice. And now we head back. Morning, sheep. Hey Van, nice to see you. Bag one done. Hello sheeps. Good morning sheeps. See you later. Well, they call me Sean the sheep. Yay! My stuff's still here, obviously, because, you know, I haven't seen anyone for nearly a day. Right now, I've just got to pack this chair away, maybe get it in there, or just stick it on the outside of the bag, and then head back. First, scout the area, make sure that I've not left any litter anywhere. Ah! There's my sunglasses. I can't believe I nearly left my Ray-Bans behind. Oh, they're filthy. Not filthy, just really wet. Ugh. Right, see you back at the van. Bye, camping spot. You were amazing. Leave no trace. Whew. Well, I guess that's it. That was a fairly pleasant night out in the tent. Probably would have slept better in the van, but that's not what this was about. Thanks to everyone who's bought me a beer through the link in the description. Really appreciate it. Without sounding like a scratch record, fingers crossed by the next video I'll have the big van back. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!